Good evening, YouTube family. Martinez Country Home here. Today's Wednesday, November the 17th, 2021. So, guys, I just want to talk about a couple of things. Hope everybody's been okay, by the way. We're supposed to have a cold front here tonight. A cold front here in Texas is like 40 degrees or something, 40 in the 40s or 50s. It's okay. It's nice weather. So, right off the bat, let me just say I just found out today, a little while ago, that OSHA lifted the mandate about the vitamin mandate coming down from the big chief, and because they had gotten the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals had put a stay on that. So for right now, the OSHA lifted their mandate. You're gonna find a bunch of stories on there, of course, a little bit more details. I just found this out about maybe about an hour ago. About an hour ago. And so hopefully, I'm not gonna hold my breath though, but that is good news, of course, and I'll take good news anytime I can get it. But the point of this video today I wanted to talk about was I know we're talking about, obviously, inflation is everybody's feeling it. The thing is that is here in Texas, the inflation hasn't been as bad. It hasn't been as bad as in other places. We haven't been feeling it like that. That doesn't mean that I haven't seen inflation. It just I haven't seen it as bad as in other places when I hear content creators talking about how it's in their area, or subscribers in the comments, or news sites like Zero Hedge, stuff like that. But anyway, so I have been buying canned meats. I like to buy canned meats for protein for my preps, and one of the things that I buy a lot is at Walmart. I get it at Walmart. It's the canned roast beef. It's 12 ounce. It's a 12-ounce can, and I have been getting it for $2.74. A couple of days ago, my wife sent me a picture of the can, other cans that she had seen that she kind of knows that I get, so that I can compare the prices. And on one of those was that can of roast beef, the Great Value. I think it's Great Value, the brand. It was still 12 ounces, but it had gone from $2.74 a can to $3.12. So that's 38 cents rise in price. I don't know the percentage, guys. I tried doing it the other day. I think I was coming out with I was just doing it with a pencil real quick. I was something like, I try to kind of estimate it, maybe like 12%. I might be wrong, guys. Y'all let me know in the comments which I'll come out with, and let me know the formula, because I couldn't remember the formula, guys. Honestly, I was doing it. I usually do it in my brain. You know what I mean? I kind of like just 50% and then 25%, like that. You know what I mean? I keep having it, halving the count. But anyway, so that was that. A lot of the other things, guys, pretty much is the same. Believe it or not, I do get a lot of I like to get white rice, the long grain, of course, and the flour. And normally the price is the same so far from what I can remember. If it's a couple of pennies more, I don't notice. Excuse me. I normally don't look at those prices, to be honest. But in other words, pretty much everything else is the same. It's there. The prices have been pretty much the same, guys. Only thing was like I had told y'all, the bread that we normally get had gone up 8 cents per loaf. It was at $2, and now it's up 8 cents to 2.08. Another thing, guys, that I'm seeing as far as the supply shortage, I'm not seeing it in food. I was at the local grocery store this weekend, and they look pretty stocked. Now, there's two stores on the main strip, on the main boulevard that I live, that is closest to my house, which is Military Drive. And the one closest inward, right, is not as good as the one that is close to the Air Force Base, Brooks Air Force Base, or actually I think it's Joint City Base now. It's kind of like private and public. It's called actually Brooks City Base. That's what they call that area. And there's still a lot of contractors that live in that area, a lot of military personnel, and I believe that's why that grocery store has better, it seems to me, at least in my eyes, it has better selection of like fruits and vegetables. Actually, it does have a bigger selection of fruits and vegetables, and it looks fresher. Okay, it has a wider variety of foods. It's a much bigger store. It's not one of those HEB Plus. You know, an HEB Plus is one of those stores where what they call a HEB Plus is where they have more than food. They have, like, it's basically, it's almost like you went to, back in the day when we had Sears or like a Kmart or something. They have other stuff there, but that being just a regular HEB, it's pretty big, and it's got a wide variety of foods and stuff. It has a very large variety. So anyway, no shortages at either store, not that I could see, guys. This weekend everything was pretty well stocked. The only thing that I will say that I'm seeing shortages in is in my line of work. As a maintenance guy, I'm in charge of making sure that my property has all the supplies that it needs, appliances, whatever, ACs, AC repair, whatever, electrical, plumbing. I need to make sure that my shop is well stocked, that the shop is stocked for my guys when they're on call and they, you know, it's their turn and they get an emergency. I need to make sure that my property has all the parts that they might need so that they can get any emergency taken care of. Okay, for the most part, I try to have everything like that. The way I prep is the way I stock up my shop. And let me see, this guy let me in. All right, thank you, sir. So for the most part, guys, we were having problems with paint, anything white based paint, the color white, and that's flat, semi-gloss, all those paints we're having problems. We've been having problems getting it. We've been having problems lately. We've been having problems getting the aluminum blinds. The aluminum slats, the inch long, the inch wide. I get the small ones. It's pretty hot here in Texas, so if I get the vinyl, of course they'll warp and they'll dry real quick. But I've been having problems getting blinds. They're back ordered, so that's one product. Another product that we've been having problems getting is refrigerators. I guess sometimes they come in, sometimes you'll get them pretty fast. So I've been having to go with, I usually use a certain supplier. They hadn't been able to get the fridges like when I need them, so I went to another supplier, and they've been getting me what I need pretty fast as far as the refrigerators go. So pretty much, guys, I'm thinking that here in Texas, again, I think there's some parts of the country that they're picking and choosing. Excuse me, they're picking and choosing who gets the materials in. Gasoline is down. Gasoline went down like a lot. It went down, I believe, from it was at 285, and then all of a sudden it went down to 173. I know crude oil is down, so that's probably has something to do with it. Although that's pretty surprising that they went down that far. Anyway, guys, it's been pretty quiet. Normally all the noise, quote unquote noise, that I'm hearing is from Australia, with what the people are going through over there in Australia with their local governments and stuff. I've been hearing a lot about Russia. Excuse me. About Russia and kind of like with the dispute that they're getting with Poland now. Poland saying that the Russians or Belarus, I'm sorry, not Russia, but Belarus is letting too many, like immigrants or whatever near the border. And then by proxy, that's, Belarus is basically a vassal state of Russia, The Ukraine and Russia are still, wow. This idiot's gonna crash. Yeah, there's a guy up here, guys, that's just swerving in and out of traffic, like just driving crazy. And we're in rush hour. Yeah, this guy's gonna wreck. Like, here's another idiot next to me. Yeah, guys. All the chatter that I'm hearing is right now outside our borders, like in Europe, Australia. I did hear a story yesterday, but I didn't see it. Actually, one of my coworkers told me about it. That the numbers were going up somewhere. I don't know, some maybe up in New England. I think was reporting that their numbers were going up. The COVID numbers were going up, and that they might have to start. I don't know. They might have to start. Putting in their mandates or something. Not mandates, but they might have to do something. Maybe locking down or whatever, masks, whatever the case may be. I don't know that. I don't know. I remember reading that somewhere, but maybe that's what he was talking about. But other than that, guys, it's here in America. As far as here where I live, we're pretty well stocked. It looks like at this moment, with the groceries and stuff. Supply chain issues, not really as far as what I deal with. I'm usually getting what I need, except for what I just mentioned. But I will say that the gas is low right now. But one thing that I've been hearing, or that's making me kind of like just take notice, is the gasoline. I know in Vancouver right now, guys, I just saw a report. Up in Vancouver, they had a gas shortage. Yesterday, Marfugo News, I believe, had put out a video that they were having flooding or something, and so they weren't able to get gasoline. They were having a gas shortage, or the pumps. I'm sorry, the pumps were out, and so because they were having a blackout, and because, dude, really, bro. And because they were having a blackout, their pumps were down, their gasoline pumps. Dude, you don't know how to drive or what? Sorry, guys. Because the power was out, well, their pumps are out. So this guy was driving around looking for gas. And, I hope he found it. He I didn't see any follow-up. But guys, stock up on gas. The rule of thumb that I go by is for every vehicle you have gasoline on hand to fill up however many vehicles you have. You know, so if your car takes 15 gallons of gas, have 15 gallons of gas backup. So we got 2 vehicles. Actually, now we have 3. So that's what we try to have. And so I've been feeling something in the back of my mind has been telling me that, something in the back of my mind, guys, has been telling me that I need to stock up on gas, have gas on hand, not just for the vehicles, also of course for our generators. So guys, just keep stocking up. You know what I mean? Right now, this weekend, I'll probably be doing what I call one of my supply runs. It's quiet. There's nothing really. Well, I shouldn't. I'm kind of exaggerating there. It's not quiet, but nothing that jumps out at me. But that's because the times are still crazy. But I guess we just got used to it. It hasn't gotten crazier, I should say. But one thing that I have in my mind is the gasoline. And another thing, guys, is this thing with inflation. This thing with inflation is only gonna get worse. When you have the mainstream media talking about that, with something that they normally try to hide or downplay, or give you the runaround, the end around, or whatever. For them to be talking about it is something that, it lets you know. You don't have to be you don't have to be an insider. Things are going up. And so this thing that like I mentioned with the roast beef, that can of roast beef, it went up 38 cents, guys. That's a lot for a 12-ounce can to go up. I believe that's like maybe like a 30 cent price, a 30% rise in price for that product, or 20%. It's a big jump, I think. And it's gonna be getting worse. So right now that you have the chance, guys, I don't know what else to say. Most of y'all here, most of my subscribers, y'all know what I'm talking about, and y'all know what I'm saying, and y'all taking care of your business. But if there's anybody else that's out there that hasn't started prepping, guys, y'all are really running out of time. It might be that there won't be any food shortage, but that's not the thing. The thing is that there won't be enough money to pay for it. You won't have enough money to pay for what's there. And think about it, guys. Do you not think that the military or the people that are insiders, that they're not stocking up? They're probably got warehouses for the food. So anyway, it's good to be back here making videos with y'all, guys. Make a video with y'all. It's been a couple of days, but I kind of just like to lay low and see how things are going. A lot of great content out there. Just so many great videos out there. So many to watch. And everybody's got just great info. So I'm just keeping my eyes open. Trying to find trends. You know how it goes. You find they always let you know what's going on. You just gotta have your eyes open and be paying attention, and just see what's going on. They'll let you know. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great evening. Y'all take care of each other and love each other out there, because that's what we're here for. God bless.